10 clear signs you've broken free from the matrix and are creating the life of your dreams. The emptiness and restlessness, the beginning of your awakening. Have you ever felt like a fish swimming against the current? You watch most people around you trapped in a frantic, predictable cycle, and feel like you simply no longer fit that rhythm. That feeling of being out of the flow isn't a flaw. It's your awakening happening. It's your consciousness expanding beyond the borders of the new matrix, that invisible system of narratives and pressures that dictate what success is, what happiness is, and how we should live. If you identify with this restlessness, with the sense that something is fundamentally wrong with the script society imposed, then pay close attention, because this is your video. Let's explore 10 signs that you're no longer trapped in the matrix and why this is the best thing that could happen to you. The first sign is a growing restlessness with the rat race. It's not apathy, it's deep reflection. What used to drive you, the next paycheck, the next promotion, the next material possession, has lost its shine. The existential emptiness you feel is your purpose screaming, demanding a life with more meaning than just accumulating and performing. The system wants you to run, but your essence longs for direction. The second sign is a deepening intolerance towards superficiality. You find yourself bothered by the futility of empty conversations, by the flood of shallow information on social media, by entertainment that neither nourishes the mind nor the soul. It's as if your true identity is starving for something more real: human connection, nuanced debates, knowledge that makes you grow. This intolerance is not arrogance. It is your wisdom refusing to be fed crumbs. The third sign is a newfound appreciation for solitude. You've stopped running from moments of quiet and started seeing them as a refuge, a sacred space for self-knowledge and inner peace. Society has taught us to fear solitude, to fill it with noise, because it's in silence that masks fall away and we are forced to confront the true self. But now you understand that it's in this space your intuition reveals itself, guiding you on your journey of individuation and preparing you for a life of greater authenticity. To begin embracing these signs, here's a practical and inspiring action. In the coming days, whenever you feel the urge to scroll your phone feed out of boredom or inertia, stop. Close your eyes for 1 minute and ask yourself, what is my soul really asking for? Just becoming aware of this is a powerful step outside the matrix. If you identified with any of these first 3 signs, comment with one word that describes it: questioning, selection, or silence. Remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't lose your way back to yourself. Demolishing the mask when authenticity becomes non-negotiable. If you identified with the previous signs, get ready to dive deeper, because awakening isn't just about what you question on the outside, but what transforms inside. The next signs show that your individuation journey is becoming the driving force of your life, a journey of tearing down the mask to build your true identity. The fourth sign is a diminishing fear of judgment and the need for external approval. You realize, with the clarity only experience can bring, that the happiness you once sought in others' opinions was an illusion. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, taught us that our inner peace is unshakable when we focus on what we can control: our own choices, thoughts, and actions, and let go of what we cannot, like others' opinions. Your essence is now your only judge, and authenticity becomes non-negotiable. You are breaking free from the heaviest chains of the new matrix. The fifth sign is a new perspective on crisis and frustration. You stopped seeing failures as the end of the world and started viewing them as gifts, opportunities for transformation. The silent pain of loss or disappointment is now seen as a catalyst for growth and the discovery of an inner strength you didn't know you had. This existential emptiness and restlessness become valuable tools for deep reflection, guiding you toward a meaning more aligned with your purpose. The sixth sign is that your mental health and well-being become your highest priority. You understand that the rat race and others' expectations led you to sacrifice your body and mind in the name of a success that proved empty. The individuation journey shows you that fulfillment and achievement are impossible without a solid foundation of self-love and self-care. You begin saying no to what drains you, setting boundaries, and truly nurturing yourself. To start demolishing your mask and building your true identity, Here's an inspiring action. Write down on a piece of paper an expectation from others that you carry as a burden. It could be having position X or living life Y. Let it and say aloud, I free myself from this. Then tear up the paper and throw it away as a symbolic act of liberation. If the idea of demolishing the mask inspires your liberation, comment the word demolish. If this message pushed you to an inner dive, leave a like and subscribe to the channel so we can keep deepening this individuation journey together. From the rat race to purpose, rebuilding your true essence. With a stronger internal foundation, your external life begins to change visibly and meaningfully. The next signs show that you are not just questioning the matrix, you are actively rebuilding your reality based on your authenticity and purpose. The seventh sign is conscious action. You're no longer on autopilot, but making choices aligned with your true identity. Your actions, no matter how small, carry meaning and intention behind them. You begin practicing micro-purposes, small acts of fulfillment that bring genuine joy and connect you with your essence. It might be dedicating 10 minutes to a forgotten hobby, having a deep conversation with a friend, or simply taking time for profound reflection. This is your individuation journey manifesting in practice, pulling you out of the rat race and placing you on a path of fulfillment. The eighth sign is brutal courage to make authentic choices, even if they aren't popular. You are no longer afraid to say no to an invitation that drains you or to a project that doesn't resonate with your purpose. External approval has lost its control over you, and the fear of judgment has been replaced by self-confidence. This is the freedom of someone who knows that their happiness and well-being are non-negotiable. This courage to be authentic is your greatest act of rebellion against the new matrix. The ninth sign is your redefinition of success. It's no longer about what you have, but about who you are. Success now means having inner peace, meaning in life, mental health, and genuine relationships. It's an achievement society can't measure, but your heart feels deeply and unshakably. This is your best phase, arriving a time of transformation where your essence is the only measure of value. To start practicing conscious action and brutal courage, here's an inspiring task. Make a list of 3 fears that prevent you from doing something authentic, and for each one write a small step you can take to face it. The fear of being judged can be faced by sharing an opinion in a trusted group. The important part is taking the first step. If the idea of living a life of conscious action and brutal courage resonates with you, comment the word action. Remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't lose the momentum of this rebuilding journey. The fullness of being, your freedom in its purest state. If you identified with most of these signs, the good news is that you're not just awakening, you're living it. Your existential emptiness has turned into a guide. Your restlessness has become the engine of your individuation journey, and your silent pain has transformed into courage. The freedom we speak of is not a distant destination, but the state of being you are building, brick by brick, with your authenticity and true identity as the foundation. The 10th and final sign is your deep and unwavering inner peace. This peace is not the absence of problems, but the confidence that you have the tools to face them. It is the serenity of someone living in alignment with their purpose, who has let go of the need for external approval and the fear of judgment. It is the ultimate proof that you are no longer trapped in the matrix, because your happiness no longer depends on anything the system can give or take away. The fullness you feel is the result of a life filled with meaning, deep reflection, self-knowledge, and self-love. It is your best phase, manifesting a period of transformation where your essence is the only measure of value. The rat race may continue out there, but you no longer need to participate. Your life is yours, and yours alone, to be lived with purpose and fulfillment. To keep this flame alive, here's a final practice, a daily ritual that is your greatest act of rebellion against the new matrix. Set aside 5 minutes every morning to ask yourself the morning question. Sit in solitude and ask, what can I do today to feel more alive and aligned with my truth? The answer can be something grand or a micro-purpose. What matters is the intention and conscious action this practice generates. If you're ready to embrace inner peace and live your best phase with authenticity, comment the word fullness. If this message helped you feel part of something great, leave a like and subscribe to the channel so we can continue deepening this transformation journey together.